everybody? It's your man, Poppahack, back with my main man, Bob, Payday on the Beat Pendel. Here with Life in Stereo. We are here to talk about one of our favorite games. I know we love video games, but we're back to talking about GTA 5. GTA was just so good. The whole GTA series and franchise is phenomenal. But like GTA 5 is just so good. Man. You
Fucking fuck.
It's just
All right.
because, man, I like GTA a lot, dude.
Oh, so good.
You got to
All right.
think. All right, so GTA came out, and I want to say it was 2013. I'm pretty sure 2013 or
I know
2012.
it's been a
I think it was
while. Yeah.
I think it's 2013. It originally came out on a PS3 and Xbox 360. The PS3 and the Xbox 360. That's how long ago it was.
It was
And
PS3.
then
I feel like I had it on PS2.
no, you didn't
Like
have five
GTA,
was not on too.
no, I thought you meant the first
GTA
GTA.
4.
Yeah.
No. The original GTA I think was on like PS1 or something. I can't even
Yeah.
remember. Five was just so good. GTA 5 was so good, man. It's such a good game. The story was awesome. They had heist on there. So just think, GTA 5 was good enough that it
Mhm.
skipped an entire console generation. Like
Yeah.
like GTA was on PS4 and it was on Xbox One, but they didn't have to come out with 5 on there. It skipped the whole entire PS4. Like, oh man, it's crazy. Like, they didn't have to come out with a new GTA game because that one was so good.
Yeah.
It's been out for like what 11 years now, I think it is.
Over 10 years for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, just think of that. Uh, you used to play it a lot with your nephew, huh?
Oh yeah, yeah.
What was Nate's favorite part of the
Well, he was like probably 10 years old. So, once he discovers the vanilla unicorn, he's in the strip club all day, probably, barricades himself into his bedroom. Once you don't hear like most kids are like driving, like they got the cops chasing them, but once the volume
uh
goes down, you know what I mean? It's like, what are you doing in there?
I mean, Nate, do you so this is kind of sort of this doesn't tie in with GTA, but it's like it ties in with your nephew. When I was working with your sister, she told me how Nate had his grandfather's credit card
Mhm.
and he ordered some clothes because he would let him order clothes.
Yeah.
Do you remember the T-shirt that he ordered?
Oh yeah, man. So I get this phone call. I'm getting yelled at, and I really had no clue. So he's like probably 11 or 12 at this time. He orders the Pornhub t-shirt because he thought it would be funny if he wore it to school. And my sister, thought that I got it for him.
so, so Nate's playing GTA. He's in the Vanilla
Yeah,
Unicorn. All of a sudden, he orders a Pornhub
yeah,
T-shirt. Oh, that's hilarious! Oh my god! Oh man, GTA was. I had so much fun playing it. We used to do the heist when the heist first came out.
Mhm.
You didn't play the heist online on there, did you?
A few of them, like way back in the day, though. I mean, it's been
Man,
out 10 years.
yeah. So, and it's funny because when you say 10 years, you're like, oh, 10 years ain't that old. Like when you think of like a 10-year-old kid.
Mhm.
But like when you think of video game terms, like it's been
Yeah,
out for 10
yeah,
years. Think
forever.
of how
Yeah.
many other games came out that you've played, like the heist on there. I loved it. You gotta plan to rob a bank, rob whatever you're doing. You gotta do like all the pre-setup. You gotta get your escape vehicles and all that
Mhm.
crap. So me, Frederick, Tut, and Jay used to play them all the time. This one mission, this one heist we were on, we were stuck at the end. You had to, you were in a cars. It's two and two. You're in a car. You're driving away to get away. Then
Yeah.
somehow you end up on motorcycles or dirt bikes. I think it was dirt bikes, and it's still two and two. So you're driving to get away, and you have to get your vehicles to go off this cliff, and then you parachute away. That's it.
Mhm.
You're getting chased, obviously, by cops and everything and all that. It was an easy heist. For some reason,
Like the
Jay
getaway
and
was
Tut,
tough.
yes, Jay and Tut couldn't grasp not wrecking into stuff when we were driving away. Like, oh my God, we must have did just the escape part for like, I'm not
Mhm.
even joking, like a solid hour
Oh
before. I
man.
don't even think, I truly don't even think we finished it. I don't remember. But I know me and Frenetic were so mad and so frustrated. Like, oh, dude, it was a nightmare. It was a nightmare. But playing GTA Online was so much fun
Hmm.
because we'd like me and Tut would always booby trap Jay's cars or our own vehicles. So, because we would always make it so your friends can enter your vehicle.
Hmm.
But if Jay would always get in and like take off and leave us. So we'd be like, okay, boom, but we just blow up our own car. Like we get the insurance one because if you have insurance for your vehicle, you get the insurance money back for the vehicle, and you get the vehicle
Yeah.
back. But Jay, we would always throw C4 on his car, and then if Jay was being gay and not letting us go, we didn't care. We had millions in that game. We would just
Hmm.
blow Jay's car, but Jay's like, "Oh, you got to pay the insurance." But meanwhile, Jay's character was like the brokest in there.
Yeah.
Me and Tut were so rich, dude. We had so much money because we figured out the glitch on the old one on
Mm.
the PS4. There was a glitch where you could resell your cars over and over and over and over and over again,
Oh,
and
okay.
your car never left, and you would get all this money. We would sell like tanks and all that. They're like $500,000-600,000. You're reselling them back. You buy them for like 1.5 million. You resell them back for like $600,000,
Hmm.
and you just keep doing it repeatedly, repeatedly, repeatedly. Man, before you did it, we had so much money. We could buy everything and anything in the game, and it didn't matter. We didn't care. But that kind of ruined it because then we had unlimited money to buy whatever we want and do whatever we want. So like
Yeah.
we just flew around and just caused chaos. Like, oh man, GTA
That's
is
usually
such a
what
good
I do. Like I always like start the game, and as soon as like I accidentally hit someone like running in the street or something, or a car turns, and then the cops are on you, then it just goes down into a shootout every time. Like every time.
I have actually gotten on GTA and went to the bars in there and played darts.
Hmm.
I went there and played arm wrestling. I went to the golf course and actually played golf on there, like a round of golf because you can do that. Like, dude, GTA is so good. It's like it's literally a world inside its own world.
Yeah.
That's how Red Dead was. You didn't get to play Red Dead, huh?
Nah.
Oh, Red Dead was
How
sweet.
many? How
Red
many
Dead
are
was so
there?
good.
There's at least two, right?
There's two. Well, there's older ones, but there's the two remakes. There's Red Dead,
I
and
know
there's
the
Red Dead 2.
Redemption,
Yeah, Red
Red
Dead
Dead
Redemption. Yeah,
Redemption. Yeah.
they're fun, man. The first one, we had with like so in the first one when you play online, it's just like GTA Online, just like you think it's crazy chaos, except this is with all cowboys. We were down in Mexico on there, and it was me. It was there was like I think I want to say there was like 6 or 7 of us on there. And when you have like 6 or 7 people on one server, dude, you can like rule that server with ease, like an old like war like hideout or something that they use. It had cannons on the walls and everything.
Yeah.
We literally
It was like
took
an
over
enemy
this.
territory at first. Is that what you
Yeah, it
mean?
was
Oh,
NPCs.
okay.
Yeah, it was NPC stuff at first. Yeah, yeah. But we literally went in, killed all the NPCs, took over that little territory and any other players that were coming after us. Because when you kill people on there, you get a bounty.
Mhm.
So like once your bounty's so high, players want to
Oh,
come
so they
kill
look
you.
for you.
Yeah, yeah. Because there was gold, like gold bars, and then there
Mhm.
was other currency in the game. I can't remember what it was, but the gold bars were real money that you could pay to get into the game to buy stuff. But once your bounty got so high, it turned into gold bars. So like get your bounty so high, people were like, hell yeah, I want to get the gold
Yeah.
bars. Dude, we took over this town. We had the cannons and everything. Nobody could come and get us. We were literally sitting in there laughing forever. Like, and this wasn't like a whole like, oh, we're holding it down for 10 minutes, oh,
Mhm.
20 minutes. Think of playing Call of Duty Zombies. How long you play that?
Yeah.
We were holding down this fort like and people online could not kill. We were getting bored and we were switching and using weapons that we couldn't use, like
Mhm.
that we weren't good with. And then we switched and we only used rope. So when people get close, we would just hog tie them up. Like, dude, we were doing dumb stuff like that, and we were just ruling the server on her. Red Dead's so much fun, dude. Red Dead 2 was sweet. Red Dead on the first one, the Nightmare, their version of zombies, you would probably like that. The story mode is cool because like there's the main story and then that was like a added on DLC, but like
Mhm.
you didn't have to pay for it, you just had it. And but his family ends up dying, which is like crazy because that's what you're doing in the whole entire game is saving his family. And then you get his family back, you save him, and then that comes out. Red Dead Nightmare comes out. His family dies. They get turned into zombies, and he has to kill them. Like I don't know.
Oh.
It's fun,
Oh
dude.
yeah,
It's
that
cool.
sounds cool though.
That's why GTA was so good. They always had events and like wild stuff like that. Like they had GTA Online had the death races. where like you have crazy cars and you're racing on the track, like demolition derbies, all kind of stuff. You ever watch them videos online where like the cars are just hitting the ramps, just going down, they're just bouncing and flying all over the
Yeah, yeah, I see
place,
those all the time.
dude?
They have that on
You think
GTA?
yes, that's GTA. You can go on there and you can edit your own racetrack
Oh,
and
you
make
can
your own
build them.
racetrack.
Oh,
Yes, yeah, that's why GTA Online is sweet, man. Like, but that one where you see like the cars just bouncing and
yeah, I see
flying
that
like
all the
down,
time. Yeah,
you would think just watching it, you're like, wow, they're just holding the
I thought it
gas,
was
but
some
like,
kind of
no,
like phone
it is
app or
hard.
something. Like,
No, that's GTA, man, and it's actually difficult to like control your car going down that. As like crazy as it sounds, because like you're hitting it, you're flying in the air, and like if you're not hitting the gas like at the perfect time when you come back down, because if you just hold it full throttle,
mm,
your car will get your car will be fucking flipping and falling, and then imagine if you're doing that in a race with another 8 people, 7 people, like cars are
yeah.
just bouncing and flying everywhere. GTA got so much customization, like online, like just with the cars itself too.
Mhm.
Like, oh man,
So like
what
all
was
their
your favorite
cars, their
thing?
cars are like customizable, like as the same as like an actual racing game.
Yeah, yeah, that's why it's cool. Yeah, you can do anything. Like you put slicks on them, you can do all that. GTA is sweet, man. Like such, I almost want to say it's such an underrated game, but it's really not. It's just an old game that like people don't like. People like us, like we don't really go back and play it, and if we do, we don't play it very, very long because we're like, oh,
Mm,
we've played this forever. But GTA is still fun to go on and just drive around and kill people and like rob a quick bank or whatever. Like it's like
yeah,
it's kind of like it's crazy to sound, it's like a vacation relaxation game from other games. Like
yeah,
I'll just go on there and just like I can just listen to the radio on or drive around. I
yeah. I
might
remember
drive serious or I might destroy everybody.
I like trolling people on GTA. So like I'll get someone like a helicopter. You can like tap them and they look at you, and then you just point so they look, and then I jump out. Like if I'm the pilot, I just leave them flying. Yeah, now no one's flying it,
Just leave them in the air, and
and
then
then
it's
you
like, what the
shoot it
hell's going
down.
on?
Like,
Yeah,
and that's the
G-
type of stuff that I do on that game.
dude,
So
GTA Online is so much fun. Like, oh man, I love the nostalgia. Like thinking about how much fun I've had on GTA, just like doing heist, and then like even playing team deathmatch on there is fun. Like,
mhm.
just even playing those type of games on there are fun. The racing, GTA, everything is sweet, man. It's such a good game. Like, what's your favorite thing about on GTA?
Well, GTA 5.
Well, yeah,
I,
yeah, GTA
I
5, yeah.
like my favorite thing on that was like driving the boats, like the water got a lot better, the
Yeah, yeah.
airplanes, like the whole
Dude,
open world concept was like a lot better, like to me.
dude,
Like when I was like
it's
moving around, I
so
was like, oh my
good.
goodness, this map is like huge.
Uh-huh. And I swear, like even like replaying it again,
Mhm.
I'll like find stuff and see stuff that I've never seen before on it. And I'm like, whoa, how did I miss this before?
Yeah.
Like, dude, like you said, I've never done, I didn't get the submarine to go down underwater a lot in that game, except
Mhm.
when you had to during the story missions.
Yeah,
Like,
part of the story
I
mode,
never
yeah.
just went exploring. There's videos of people exploring down there where like they see like mermaids and like all kind of crazy wild stuff, like sunken pirate ships that have like treasure and gold on it. You get so much money for like specific weapons and
Yeah, there's so
armor.
much to do on that game.
The flying, I do love the flying though. Like you said, like the flying is just, dude, I'll just get in a plane and just go flying. Like you said, I will just jump out.
Yeah.
I'll just jump out
Just jump
parachute,
out.
whether I'm by myself or with a bunch of people. Like getting online is always fun. If you get online and you go steal a plane or steal a jet.
Mm.
But if you have other people who actually make it and get in there with you, it's even better because you guys just fly around like a bunch of maniacs and just do anything you want. Like, speaking of good games, what is your favorite game ever?
Oh, favorite game ever?
Ever. Favorite game ever made
I'd have to go like per console. Like, you know what I mean?
per console? All right, so start
Yeah.
then. Pick a console. What do you think your favorite game is?
Super Nintendo games because I like doing speed runs.
Yeah.
So probably Mario World for SNES just because
Okay.
of speed runs and stuff.
Yeah.
Killer Instinct Gold for N64. That was my
It
favorite
like
fighting
Killer
game.
Instinct, man. Yeah, I
Yeah, for
remember you
N64.
saying how you used to like Killer Instinct a lot.
Then again, like Super Nintendo Earthbound was like my favorite game for a while.
Dude, Earthbound was so good on there too. Like, oh
That was
man.
one of the games like I replayed when I got older just to see like, what it was
If you still
really
liked it,
about.
how it was,
And I'm like,
yeah.
it took me like 2 days to beat it. I was like, that's it. But back when I was a kid, like,
It
I was
took
there for like a
forever.
year. Yeah.
You had to figure stuff out. Dude, I remember when I first played Earthbound. I
Mhm.
want to say it was at my cousin's house and I was playing it and like I thought it was super cool and all that stuff. So I remember asking Uncle Chuck to get me Earthbound, and he thought I said Earthworm Jim because I didn't
Earthworm
know that.
Jim, I had
I,
that.
but I didn't know Earthbound wasn't on Sega. I didn't know it was only
Okay.
Nintendo exclusive, and I only had Sega. So when I had said I want Earthbound, he thought I meant Earthworm Jim, and he got me Earthworm Jim. And I remember I was like, "What the heck is this crap?" But then I ended up liking it anyways. I loved Earthworm Jim, but like it was still like the like weird connection that like I was like, "Okay, well I like this game anyways." Come on, what's your next? Let's hear the
So,
next one.
so I'm more of like an RPG fan, like the Breath of
Yeah,
Fire
so
games.
Breath of Fire is awesome, man. I love Breath of Fire
Like,
2. I played so much.
yeah,
I like them. I liked how like on the old ones like you would switch your character to be the leader of the party when you're walking on a world map, and like I remember the like wolf or coyote, whatever he was, he could like walk through the woods or the trees, but like your main character couldn't. Like,
yeah, you
dude,
couldn't,
I liked
yeah,
all those little things, like little differences like that back in the day. Those were I played the old Final Fantasy games like 1, 2, and 3. I played them like
yeah.
crazy, but like I don't remember anything about the games except I remember on one of them you
Mhm.
were able to create your own character and it was just the little sprites and I would sit there and scroll through and go forever, like just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. And I would always come back to the skeleton, always pick the skeleton. Don't know why. I just always thought it was cool to like he was a monster, but he could still be in your party. Like it was,
Yeah.
I don't know. I loved it, man. What's your favorite
Favorite
fighting game? You said Killer
favorite
Instinct.
fighting game? Killer Instinct Gold for
What
N64. Like at the
what's the difference?
time when in my life when it came out, like you know
Okay,
what I
all
mean?
right. Yeah,
Because
yeah,
before that was the Super Nintendo, like that was cool. But the
yeah.
N64 version was really good. Just like Mario
I
64, like that was a huge upgrade.
dude,
What,
everybody
what was
always
before
talks
that?
about
What
that.
was it like? The Super Mario
Probably Super
World,
Mario
Yoshi's
World and all
Island, and
that.
stuff.
Mario
I, I,
3.
I think
Well,
I
yeah,
think
I guess.
I think Mario 64 was before Paper Mario for the what was it, Nintendo
I absolutely
or no,
loved Paper
GameCube.
Mario. I actually
That
I
was
played Paper
GameCube.
Mario. No, I think it was on 64 also. I can't remember though, but
Mm.
I loved Paper Mario. I actually have Paper Mario on my Switch, the new one. I bought it for my Switch.
See, I never
I
even
have
played
Paper
it. I was
Mario on
like,
it.
what is this?
Oh, dude, no, I love it, man. I love it.
Oh,
Actually,
Super Mario RPG. Ever
there's
play that?
another good
Super
one.
Mario RPG. See,
Yes,
I
yes.
like I remember back in the day I read Paper Mario was like the sequel to it. That's not true.
I don't know. I don't know.
Uh,
Paper Mario is I think it's like its whole. Well, I don't know. There's a lot of there's a lot of similarities with them, like with the jumping and the attack and pushing a button at the
yeah.
same time and all. There's a lot in there, so it could be the sequel, but I don't know if it truly is. But Paper Mario is good as hell. Like I said, I rebought it for Switch, like the new one.
Hmm.
It's good. I love Paper Mario, man. It's always been fun. It's like it's weird because it's a Mario game, but it's an RPG, like you said. So
Yeah.
like I think that's why I liked it because I like the Mario world, man. It's just fun. It's
Yeah.
oh man.
I even prefer like you said Switch, like the Mario Kart games.
Uh-huh.
Like I prefer playing those like on Switch rather than like, a realistic race car game. Like I'd rather have like
Ah,
Mario Kart,
see,
like
sometimes I
shooting
do.
shells at people and banana peels
I,
and stuff.
I only like playing them if I'm playing with people I know.
Hmm.
So like if I'm playing with my kids, I like it. If I'm playing with like you guys online or whatever, it's cool. Like I've
Oh yeah,
played,
I guess one player, like even online, that would be kind of weird.
yeah, yeah, it's a little weird and
Like it's
boring.
fun to like take someone out that you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Rather
yeah,
than
it's
some
funnier because then you're
random
like, oh,
person.
like Bobby, you butthead, you just hit me with a shell, like
Yeah.
whatever, like you got the lightning, whatever. Like, yeah, like Mario Party games. I
Oh
absolutely
yeah, Mario
love the
parties are
Mario
fun.
Party
Yeah.
games. Even the ones on Pokemon Stadium, the little mini games they had on there, those were fun. Me and my brothers and Frank and Dante and Josh, like we were like crackheads on them, dude.
I don't think I
I
ever
love
had
that.
Pokemon Stadium, but wasn't there like a Pokemon Snapshot game?
Yeah, Pokemon
Like
Pokemon Snap. I
the,
got the new
the
one on Switch too. It
yeah,
was good
yeah,
as
I
hell,
remember.
man.
I think I had
Uh huh.
that.
Yep, Pokemon Snap was sweet. I had Pokemon Stadium One, Pokemon Stadium Two, Pokemon Snap, and Puzzle League. Puzzle League was hard, yo, because
Puzzle
you
League.
it was like Tetris and columns and all
Mhm.
that. But like when you added up a certain ones, like a certain Keller, and you had that type of Pokemon that was on your team versus whatever Pokemon you add them up, they would like attack each other with moves and lose health.
Oh, okay.
Or if just the one side filled up all the way, it was like that. Man, I played that like crazy. All right, did you have a GameCube?
GameCube. Yeah, I did. Yeah. Well, of course, I had the Mario Kart for it. The Mario parties. It was more like, of course, it was a Nintendo console, so
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
basically the main Nintendo games.
I used to love on there the one it was like the Mario game I don't know if it was actually called Mario Sports or what it was, but you could play like tennis, soccer, all dude, they were phenomenal on there.
Hmm.
Mario Strikers, that's what it was. Super Mario Strikers.
Yeah,
Dude,
I get the GameCube confused with the Wii, like
with the
all
Wii,
the
oh
games.
yeah,
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 that's
yeah.
why I'm like,
Yeah.
oh man.
Yeah, because those two were kind of like similar time. Well, I don't know about the
Yeah,
actual times,
the
but to
Nintendo
me
Wii was
mentally they were like
amazing.
similar.
Yeah.
Dude, Wii was nuts. When I found out my grandmother played Wii in her nursing home, like with other like residents there, I was like, "Whoa!" Like that blows my mind. My grandmother, she got MS. She's in a wheelchair. She can't really do much. But then when I found out they were playing bowling, they were playing Wii bowling. I was like, "Oh, this is crazy."
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Then I found out my pap and my grandma on the other side of the family when they would go to the senior center, they're playing Wii bowling there. I was like, "Oh, this is crazy!" Like
Yeah, that's
I
something to
got
look
like
forward to, though.
that
You know
was
what I
not
mean?
something to look forward
Yeah.
to. All right, so out of the new genre, new systems, new consoles, PC games, whatever, the last like say 10, 15 years or whatever, what's your favorite game?
Favorite game last 15 years.
Yeah, yeah.
It's hard because there's some games that I've played for a really long time. Like Clash of
Uh-huh.
Clans, I've probably been on that for like 9 years. Like,
Wait, you still play it? I thought you got
no,
rid of
not
Clash of
anymore. I
Clans.
got rid of it. I had to.
Okay. How
So
many
like
years total do you think you played with Clash of Clans?
like 9 years.
All right. How much money did you spend on it?
Nothing. Never bought anything on it.
Oh, you never bought anything on it?
Mm.
Not never at all.
No, one of the reasons why I quit is when they started to do the like the season passes.
Yeah.
Like I didn't like that. Like
I know you, my uncle, and my brother, man, you guys were on there every day. Oh,
mhm.
dude, you used to set alarms on your phone to
Yeah, like when
go
my
and
army would
upgrade
be
your
done,
stuff.
like done
Yes,
or something, an
yes. I
upgrade would be
remember
finished. Yeah.
we'd be working, you're like, hold on, I gotta make an attack. Your phone would be going off, and you'd be sitting
So
over there
I
playing.
do plan on downloading it again, but I think if you're inactive for like 1 year, like your system like auto updates, like all or auto upgrades, like all of your like like your base and stuff. I think
Like
it
your
auto
base, your
updates.
town hall and everything.
Yeah.
Wow. Like it'll pick you up to everybody else, or
Yeah.
like it'll just upgrade to the next level.
No, like it's still like I'm not sure, but I read like that someone did that.
Oh, okay.
But
Damn.
I think it is a like a feature so like all the dead bases aren't like low level, so people don't just like keep like
Keep attacking them
like
and ransacking
destroying
them.
them.
And,
Yeah,
yeah.
like it's like a trophy balance or something
I
like that.
remember my brother, he had a clan, and I guess like it was not terrible, but it wasn't awful. But there was a guy in the clan who was in the clan forever who he wanted to be controller of the clan. But
Hmm.
Uncle Chuck and Rat were in there. Rat had two characters himself in there, like two. He had his phone, and then he had his girlfriend's phone.
Hmm.
Uncle Chuck had his phone, his tablet, and I think his old phone. So he had three people in there
Wow.
also.
He was three
And
accounts in one clan.
yes,
Jeez.
and my brother was two, and he the dude he mailed Rat a check in the mail
Hmm.
to buy the control of the clan. And Rat and my uncle talked about it, and I think it was only like $75 or something like that or
Yeah.
whatever. Soon as he got the check, he deposited it. The guy said send it to him. My brother was like, no, 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 I'm not sending it till it clears. It cleared.
Hmm.
He sent the control to him, and my brother took his two tunes out, and my uncle took his three out. And they started a whole another clan
Oh,
again. And I want to say they invited the other people that were left in the clan, but I can't remember. But could you
yeah.
imagine that? Buy
75
control of the
bucks.
clan.
Yeah.
I have something stupid like that. That's that dude. That'd be so funny to like. Yeah, I sold my clan. How much? $75.
Yeah, see, I like being a part of the clan, not like the leader. Because I was
Yeah.
doing the games like hardcore, and then when you get to really high levels, it's like it takes time. So like I don't
Uh-huh.
play as often. You know what I mean?
Because you used to go to war on there too. Like you guys had timed wars and
Like
everything, huh?
yeah, probably like every day almost.
You were just on.
Yeah, it
Dude, I
was rough.
remember you.
Yeah.
If you had your phone, if your phone was in your phone was in your hand this way, you're texting. If your phone was sideways, you were on Clash of Clans. I would know
Yep.
immediately right away. Like you were on it, dude. You were like hardcore Clash of Clans,
Yeah,
man.
I have to
We
find
love
out
it.
whenever I uninstalled it because in 1 year I'm gonna check it just to see if
Just to see
like
if
the
it.
upgrades are like working.
Wow, that's hilarious. I wonder if you could probably go on your phone settings and look it up.
Yeah,
Damn, I can't
I might
believe.
try to view it from someone else's account.
Oh yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
smart. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Just go on someone else's seat. I mean, probably ask Uncle Chuck. He'll probably be able to do it for you. All right, so Clash of Clans would probably literally be your favorite. You think one of your favorite games, like for
Yep.
real.
Yeah.
I I think my overall favorite game. Now, when I say favorite game, I mean game I spent the most time on,
Mhm.
game I enjoyed playing. Like not just like because like you play certain games and like you just play it for so long you're just used to like getting on and playing it and doing your daily logins or whatever. Like to me, the game I had the most fun playing, Smite, man.
Smite.
I played so
Oh
much
man, you
Smite
did.
with
Do you still
everybody.
play?
I haven't played Smite. I bought Smite
Oh,
2, bought the $110 version or whatever it is, played it a little bit. I did get on there, what was it last week or week before that I got on? Played one game and people were just so toxic. Like I wasn't playing bad, but the teammates were
mm,
arguing with each other. And I was
yeah.
just like, oh my God, I don't miss this. Like I felt like my blood pressure rising and like I was like, I don't miss this game anymore. Like
Yeah.
since I stopped playing it.
I remember when I
But
played with you, if I did bad, you would report me for like intentional feeding.
no, I never reported you. I
Oh.
have reported other friends we played with. I never reported you because
Oh, you would
you
just
were.
screenshot it like with my name
Yeah,
on it.
yeah.
Oh,
I
as
would
a
just click
joke.
with your name, but I would never report you. I have reported other
No.
friends who
Why?
played the
What?
game
Wait.
every day with
Now I
us at the
feel bad
time.
because I reported you.
Piece of shit.
I didn't know you were just screenshotting it. I thought you were really
Yeah,
reporting me. So I'm like
no, I've
reporting
never.
you back.
No, I never reported you. I've reported Shane for going AFK. I've reported him.
Oh
I
yeah.
reported Kelter and Josh a couple times for feeding. I think Wrath for feeding. I reported him. Probably Al's brother Patrick. I did that. Like, yeah, me and Al used to go hard on Smite
Yeah, every time
every
most of the times I
single
logged on
day,
with
dude.
you, he was there.
And me and Al would play hardcore. Smite was just, it's just a fun. I love that style. Like, you're fighting. It's only a one round thing. I like it. It's
Hmm.
nothing too crazy. There's you can there's always different gods. There's what 110 or 111 different gods in the game. There's more than
Uh
that though.
Wait, no, I
Like
remember the Aphrodite, like the one skin that I liked. What was it? Like
uh-huh.
wasn't the
You liked
Beach
her.
Babe?
It was her
What
beach
was
babe. I
it?
think I
There's a
think it was
couple
the
of them
beach babe.
now. Yeah.
I think it was the beach babe. But you ended up switching. You played Agni. You were really good with Agni. You played
Yeah.
Loki a little bit too, but you played Agni a lot. You ended up
Not
getting
yeah, I
good
like
with
Agni
Agni.
a lot better, yeah.
Yeah, you ended up getting good with Agni. Smite was just fun too because like there was always so many of us on at the same time playing it that like you can always play with a party. You'd always had a group of people. They always had different events on there. Like it was just Smite was so much fun. Some people would stop playing, they'd hate it, and then Smite would always come back. I used to call
Yeah.
Smite the crack of video games because
I know I took like a
put it for
one
a
year
while and people would
break and
come
then
back.
I logged back on the PS4 and like you guys are all on still. I was like, what the
Yeah,
heck?
dude, we played Smite every day faithfully. Faithfully played Smite. Like I loved it. I had so much fun. Like I said last time I got on there, I didn't enjoy myself and I was like getting angry playing. I'm like, I don't need to play this. Like this is it's not fun.
Mhm.
I still Marvel Rivals is still so new to me that I'll get on there and get my ass kicked and I'll still want to keep playing that.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I won't
that's
be
the worst
mad.
about
Like
like some of these games. Like as soon as you like drop in somewhere, someone shoots you.
yeah,
Like when you're a new
yeah,
player.
Yeah, when you're a new player, especially, yeah. Like I want to play the new Call of Duty because everybody plays it. Everyone said it's good, but I bought the last two, man. I just hated
Black
them, so
Ops
I'm like,
6.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah, see, I just want it for the zombies.
yeah. I mean, I would get it just to play zombies too, but I can't see myself like playing like I just don't like shooters anymore. I don't know, man.
Yeah, see, I would actually now probably play the campaign mode. I can just go through campaign, play
Oh,
zombies. That's it. Like, but yeah, multiplayer. Like, oh man, and the how many updates those games have now? Like, it's so annoying.
I love playing the campaign modes on there, man. I love gaming in general. Like gaming's so much fun to me. It's relaxing, and sometimes it does drive me crazy, but most of the time it's relaxing. My kids play it. My daughter's getting on there. She plays a couple games. She just pushes buttons, but still, she's thinks she's sitting there having fun doing it.
Yeah.
But oh man, I am going to call it for this episode of reminiscing our games and yeah, GTA and everything else, man. I love gaming. My man Payday on the Beat loves gaming. We are Life in Stereo. We will see you guys later.